This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
You know, when people reach out and ask for help, and it's something as simple as, hey, shipping her a box of tampons.
The one thing about this girl is she's never asked me for anything. She may have hinted about tampons.
It is the 4th of August, 2022. My name is Corey Winfield, and we're going back in the past. Not really back to the future. Going back to the past. Pulling up an episode from August 4th, 2019. And I remember this episode very well. I was living in sober living, and it seems like the time I was having a problem with my laptop. I mean, this thing was like a jet engine. You turn it on, it's like, it was horrible. But that's all I had. And it was really hot that day. And I remember Ryan kind of jumped in my bed. There were bunk beds where we lived in sober living. And the reason for that is he didn't want you laying in bed all day. He didn't want you to be comfortable, which makes sense. But Ryan jumped in my bed and we had the fan on, and you can kind of hear that going in the background too. And you know, the microphones we used at that time were $30 microphones, you know. Again, it's what we could afford, and we were doing it. And Ryan was pretty new to the podcast still. We had just became recovery ambassadors. We went to this training, and it was about messaging and how you talk about being in recovery. You know, you don't say it's substance abuse, you know, it's substance use disorder. You know, just little things like that. And the messaging, it was very interesting. So we became ambassadors, and Ryan mentions that. But I had a friend reach out that I used to work with back when I worked at WRKR in Kalamazoo. And he reached out, and I kind of talk about that. And then we go into some other things. But it's interesting to go back because now I have, coming up 7 years. Oh, I can't wait. I have 3 years, 7 months, and I want to say like 20 days or something like that, 19 days clean. And back then I was still trying to make it to a year. So it's interesting for me even to go back and listen to the episodes from the past, but that's what you get tonight. Blast from the past. Enjoy. 217 Recovery Podcast. It is Sunday, August 4th, 2019. My name, Corey Winfield. Joining me once again tonight, Ryan Beckman. Man. 2 N's. Twice the man. Man. Interesting day today, Ryan.
Yes, Ambassador?
Man, it was very... What?
Yes, Ambassador?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Ambassador. Very interesting day, man. On, as the kids call it now, you know, on social, bro. On social.
What do they call it?
Social. I think.
I don't...
You know, on social?
No, I don't.
You know, the tweets and the gramming.
Oh, I don't tweet, and I have an Instagram, but I don't actually ever use it.
It was actually on Facebook. But no, I had
I do that.
A friend leave a very nice comment about 217 Recovery, which is very cool, but I think he's in kind of a dark place and uncomfortable place, and I'm not judging him. I've been there many times, like I said, but I don't know what he's going through. I just know that deep down he knows that it does get better, and the only people that really matter in his life, they worry about him, and they're not judging him. They're not like, oh, here we go again. And if they are, well, they need to kind of chill out a little bit, because it takes what it takes until we can get it right. You know, I'm in recovery, and this time it feels right, and I'm doing things a lot different this time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not just going to AA meetings and working steps, and that works for some people. You know, there's multiple pathways. There's different things that work for different people. But until you can find that and get that out. But I just, you know, asked him if he was okay, if he needed someone to talk to, and trying to be here to listen. You know, sometimes that's all we want to do is just get it out. And I remember from my experience of, you know, having a relapse, and, you know, whether it be a girlfriend or
just the electric's due and I don't have the money for it. What am I going to do? I'm too proud to ask my parents or my friends, hey man, can I borrow $50? You know what? I got $48. That's not enough to pay the electric company. I'm just going to go drink it up. That's how I would run from problems.
I hear you
when,
there.
if I would have just called the electric company and said, hey, can you work with me? They might have, but those times where I was dead ass broke and I was like, oh, I'll run with my food stamp card down to the store so I can buy a bunch of pop so I can take it back so I can go get a half pint and stop my shakes. But I wouldn't do that for my electric bill. Those were things that I just didn't know how to deal with. And I didn't like feeling uncomfortable whether I had power or not. If I could escape the reality of life and the situation, then that's what I chose to do because that's how I knew. And until you sit down, take a deep breath, and realize, okay, I got to face this. Now, there's only one that can do it is me. And, for him, it's probably maybe the same thing. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know what he's going through, but I know that feeling of disappointment and despair, and I'm sure you do too.
I've been there.
It sucks, man. And there's no I'm sorry's you can say. I remember one time I looked at my stepdad and I couldn't even talk. I just started crying, man. And he knew, like at that point, they went from being at first not understanding to being just pissed off to just a look of, I wish I could do something for you, man, but you're going to have to do this one on your own. It was a cycle for them too. They were learning along the way. Family members and friends and loved ones, they learn along the way too,
Yeah.
Most of them don't know how to deal with this either. And
I think my sisters are just kind of confused, a little angry, but just worried a lot, my sister now says she can sleep a lot better.
Yeah.
Knowing I'm in a good place.
And that makes you smile. That makes you feel good. And that is the feeling that we're looking for, man. That's the good feeling.
Yeah, you got to have inner peace and quietness, serenity, as they say. All that good stuff.
And I'll get back on this topic here in a minute, but I just wanted to break off and say that I was feeling, I was filling out stuff for the grants that I'm going to apply for, and one of them was like, definition of recovery, there's no set definition, and blah, blah, blah. And I started just thinking about it, and then I stopped everything just to think about it, and I was thinking about it for quite a long time. The true definition of recovery, there is no true definition because it's different for everybody, but the feeling, you can describe the feeling of recovery, and for me, it was to be inspired, to feel important, and not really important, but to feel like I mattered, to feel like, hey, my life does matter. It matters to my sister, it matters to my mom, it matters to you, Rad Dad, it matters to my nephews, I matter to people, and until I could get that through my brain, I didn't care. I wanted to just kind of drink myself away.
Me too.
Because I didn't care. I don't have any kids. Never been married. Look at me. You know what? I'm better than that.
Same deal. No kids. No. It's like, it just doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter to nobody else.
Nobody's going to miss me. And then once you start drinking, of course, alcohol is a depressant. So right back down. It takes you even further. So it's nice to sit here with you, man, and just smile and think about the things that we've done so far and people that have told us, hey, I love listening to you guys. You guys have helped me out so much. That helps us keep going too. And that happened today too. Another person sent me a message and said I was a real motivator. And I'm like, okay, maybe at the ice cream shop.
You are my sunshine, Corey Winfield.
But that's cool, man. And remember at the ambassador training, Ambassador Beckman?
Yes.
When they played that video, which is pretty cool, about what a true leader is and how he kind of gets out there, but then everybody else, and the number two actually gets everybody going, and he's the number two,
and you got to back up your number 2 and 3, and
and
true leader can.
When Chris earlier today posted, hey, 217 recovery, it's been people talking about it, and it's real. I'm telling you, I know Corey Winfield personally, and he's about it, and I was just like, that's pretty kick-ass. And I was like, man, that's kind of what was going on there, I don't know if I inspired Chris, I don't know, but apparently he was thinking about 217 today and decided to share that, and that's awesome, Chris.
Yeah,
Appreciate
awesome.
That, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, brah. But so, and then, okay. First, let me ask you, what would you do? You're sitting at work at your very stressful job on a Sunday, not doing grant stuff, not looking up grants and stuff, not looking at fantasy football.
I'm doing your job. I'm in stressful. Your work position. Okay.
Your boss is there hanging out, being cool, and kids came by. His kids are cool as hell, man. But anyway, off that subject, somebody hits you up on Facebook, and they're like, hey, MFer, what's up? And you're like, who's this? Like, you don't even know the person. And they say, now that I'm out of the system, how about you give me some... Damn.
Is it a guy, girl?
Girl. How about you give me some...
Someone that sugar?
No. No, it was... I don't know the name. Maybe, I don't know. Drugs. I think it was meth. Why don't you give me some whatever? And I was like, huh? And I didn't... Well, I mean, what would you do?
You don't really know who the person is, and you're not a meth dealer.
Nope, never have been.
I don't know, but I don't know what I would do. I mean, ignore it. Somebody tagged me in something, and I don't know. Some guy was on a relapse and doing some, going to get messed up and all this stuff, and I got tagged in it, and I was just like, what the? That's the same kind of confusion situation. Like, where are you coming from? Who are you? What?
Yeah. Well,
I don't even barely know the guy. It's just a local guy here or something. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably met him a couple times at a meeting or something, and then I was like, how are you getting me associated with you and your tumultuous treacher
like,
bull crap?
How messed up are you, bruh?
Yeah. Well, I removed the tag, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have just ignored the message.
You would just ignored it.
Block him, maybe. I guess I didn't block that guy, but I was just like, come on, man.
Well, I got that message today. I was at work, and it was almost before I went home, and it was like, hey, what about you and blah, 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 and what you score? Now that I'm out of the system, I can score some stuff, so how about I come over in 20 minutes? And that's what I did. I was just like, well, she clearly has the wrong person here. And then, bloom, a couple minutes later, hey, MFer, I'm talking to you. And I was like, what do you want, or something like that. She's like, you know what I want? Just a gram. And I was like...
she probably thought you were somebody else.
Oh, clearly. But then she was like, hey, I heard you got married. And I was like, to who? And she was like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But she was calling me Corey. So apparently somebody in, I would assume, Southwest Michigan, named Corey, deleted his Facebook. I don't know. I was the only Corey. I don't know how messed up she was already, but... So then I was like, this will be funny. I was like, well, what you going to do? You know, she's like, what do you mean? I'm going to come bring you money. And I was like,
stop by.
What else you going to do? You know, but then I didn't go that far with it. I was just like, okay. And then she's like, how much is it? A gram, you know? And I was like, $70. And she was like, oh, please, you know, or something like that. And I was like, nope, for real. And then she just kept on and on. By this time, I mean, it's been going on for like an hour. And she's like, well, I'm on my way over to your house. Or when can you get to my house? I can't leave. And so-and-so's at something around the corner on his motorcycle. I was like, what are you... I'm so confused right now. But then anyway, I know. I was like, what? So then I decided I was going to send her a link. Well, first, actually, truthfully, I was like, man, I should probably...
217 or up?
Tell somebody. I did. But at first I was like, man, I should look at her friends and see if I know any of them and maybe kind of say, hey, you need to go check on your friend. But then I thought, you know what? What's that going to do?
Yeah, I
know.
Knows.
And
that might be too deep.
You know, what are they going to do? Call the cops? Am I going to call the cops? No, because jail does absolutely nothing. I've been over that a million times. You know, she just needs some kind of help. So I sent her a link to our podcast, and she was like, "Are you effing kidding me?" She was like, I'm trying to score, and you're going to send me a recovery link, you know? So I was like, well, I guess I need to send her another one. So then I went to 217recovery.com, and then I found the resources page. I sent that to her with like a bunch of like rehabs that she could go check into right now.
No, obviously God put me in your life for a reason.
I almost said that, and I was like, there's nothing I can do. And I told her what I've heard a million times, maybe you have too. I was like, jail, institutions, or death is how this ends. I was like, life is really good being, or it really does feel good to be alive. And then she wrote back, it really does feel good to be alive. But I think at that time she had caught on to, oops, wrong Corey.
Yeah.
I don't know, but hey, I wish her the best. I really do. But
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. And then like on her Facebook page, like she had a picture of her daughter as her picture, behind her, and most people probably would have attacked that too, like, don't you straighten up for your kid, but I didn't. There's no point of like trying to beat people down. And like I said,
I like the reach out though. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, a little 217 action, And, hey, who knows? It's not up to me to save the world.
Well, and maybe one day when she does need it, it'll be there for her.
Yeah, and like everything does happen for a reason, and maybe her reasons. Maybe she's still got to go down that road. I mean, my road was long and hard, and it was a freaking beatdown, man.
Yeah, well, that's what happens typically.
Yeah, and maybe she's not there yet, but like you said, that you hit it perfect. Kind of like you hit your finger with the hammer the other day.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfectly. But no, I mean, maybe down the road, she's going to maybe remember, oh, wait, what was that? And I was friends with that dude, and maybe I should listen. Maybe there is something on the website that can help me out.
Oh, they're talking about me right now.
Oh, my God.
I'm famous.
They're all going to know. Like tweaking. Yeah, they're going to know. They're coming for you. Look outside right now.
People are on their way.
Look outside. We're really freaking people out. Did you hear that?
Look out the window.
Is that the police? Did you hear that? Oh, my God, they're coming for you. They're coming. Wait, people, they're laughing. Laughing at you because they're coming. Dude, you know what we should do one day? We should do like a...
What?
Oh, first of all, we got to practice for recovery notes. We're gonna practice this time.
You don't want to wing that again?
We're going to wing it. We're going to do a little improv, but we should do like recovery theater.
Recovery theater.
Of the tweaker. We'll just remember you're probably too young. I mean, I'm kind of technically too young, but War of the Worlds or whatever from Orson Welles. When he went on the radio and started like, they're coming for us, the aliens. They're going to kill us all. And they had people freaking out. We could do that, but we'll call it.
What we are doing to
the tweaker sound, because we know.
Your little friend.
Yes. Listen to us. Did you hear that? We're seeing you right now. If you can hear me whispering, they're coming. Oh, run. They want your baby. What was that movie? Insidious, right? It's like, they got your baby.
The dingo ate my baby.
That was pretty creepy. But yeah, we should really do that, like the whole show like that one day, man. That'd be a lot.
You want to do that at Recovery Notes?
Cooler if you did.
All these people out.
No, not at Recovery Notes, just on here. And then if somebody listening is like, man, I know my friend's always messed up, I'm going to go over there and we're going to listen to this podcast together. And you can share with your friend the little tips of recovery from Corey and Ryan.
We're going to weird you out. A little Halloween music in the back.
Ooh, I want my golden leg.
Oh, you're a nutcase.
I have my moments, man. I do. I really do.
Couple of weirdos.
Yeah, a couple. But, yeah, it's a pretty good little day.
All 5 of us in here, Corey.
All 5. 5 of us are in here. What was that? They're taking my picture.
You see that drone outside?
Oh, they're coming. That guy at the store? Yeah. He was a cop.
After me.
He was looking for you. Got your license plate. He knows where you're going. That chick you just sold some stuff to? Po.
She's a 5-0.
Yep, she's a rat, and she's an informant. Maybe. So, I really don't want to talk about this, so I'm not going to.
All right. What else how else was your day besides,
Man, today was just a wonderful day, man. It was a nice, beautiful day, and...
Oh, I went to the mud run.
Oh,
got
yeah.
my redneck on.
Did you see my over-under comment before I deleted it?
No, I missed it.
Okay, I'm not going to repeat it.
All right, well.
That's why I deleted it, because I was like, yeah, that's probably pretty insensitive.
Yeah. Oh, no. There was some rednecks there, we'll say that.
Well...
Some mullets and little mustache rocking.
Did you do over-under with anybody?
It was me and Marcel were there. No, I didn't. We didn't do over under. I should have, but it would have been hard to not go over on just about everything. I think
we'd have done fupas. We'd have done mullets. One time, and I don't know if we could do it up here, but one time in Arkansas, we'd be like, "All right, how many mothers under 15?" I laugh, but
there's probably
it's
a couple there too.
Yeah, but no, Arkansas was crazy. Sorry, my Arkansas people, but you know it's true.
They start young.
You gotta get more people in that state anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but that's cool. So you saw some mud flying, flinging, whatever.
Yeah. Truck. Seen a truck roll. Somebody had this like jacked up VW Bug. It was like a newer one too. It was like I'd say 2005 or something. Bug hopped up. It didn't have a VW motor in it, that's for sure.
Huh.
But he got off course a little bit and just planted it, and he was on just a tight angle, you know. He almost came off the course, but he stopped right there. Almost flipped on the side, but he didn't. And then the announcer's like, "This guy ain't gonna pull forward. He's gonna want to back out." That he just rips forward. Not today. He's going for it.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
You had some fun
in recovery.
Fun in recovery.
Sure did.
Hey, remember that Amber girl?
Yes.
I can't get her out of my mind, bro.
Amber from Big Boy.
Amber. Yeah. I like creepy stalked her on Facebook. Sent her a friend request, but she hasn't accepted though.
How would you find?
Dude, I used to be in radio, bro. Like,
I
had hours to just...
That's all you knew was her first name. Amber and Gaylord, I guess you're...
Well, she's not from Gaylord.
Well, you are a creepy stalker.
I know, right? But I was interested, so I listened to her.
She's got 3 sons, too, and...
Chill.
That's for my boy, number
Ricky.
4.
Chill. I do. And 5 and 6 and 7,
oh,
8,
God.
9. Just keep going, Amber.
That's incredible.
I know. It would be awesome. I would have like little swear word names for them all.
Nice.
Shh.
I'm sure Amber is looking forward to this.
Shh. It. Winfield. Shh. Winfield. No, I go by my middle name too. Shh. It. Winfield. No. Yeah. So do you think she's like, I mean, I don't know. We had a pretty good. You were there. You saw us speaking. Did you think we had a good rapport? Did you think we had chemistry going? Or do you think she was looking at me like, will this dude just leave me alone?
No, she was engaging in conversation and talked more than once. So obviously she wasn't put off. Yeah, go for it, Corey.
Go for it.
Remember that?
Go for it. Rocky 4. Oh,
Guess what?
What?
Calling in the bet where you gotta ask her out.
No. But she won't even friend me. So you want me to ask her out?
Mm-hmm.
But do I just, because I can find out where she lives. I'm just kidding. Your face went from like we were joking, but now you're being serious with the stalker
too far.
stuff.
If she accepts your friend request, then you can fulfill your obligation by.
But okay, what
you
if
don't
she,
have to do it like on the first word, but
see, all of her pictures that I looked through, all of them.
Got a man?
No, not a man anywhere.
Ooh.
I know.
Is she doing a lot of selfies, like she's looking for a man. You know how they do that.
No, I mean, I don't know. She's just not like overly like. Oh, look at my boobs hanging out. Not like that at all.
No duck lips and
No,
cleavage
nothing,
shots.
No, nothing like that.
She's a classic lady. Corey's fallen in love, Amber.
Amber, girl, you know it's true.
You know,
Girl, you know you want it. I don't know why I'm trying to talk like Michael Jackson.
yeah, it sounds
Nothing,
delightful.
yeah, it's not just like him. Amber's ready now. I hope she's listening. She's probably not.
No,
She's probably just like, oh,
she didn't
like-
really have any idea of what we were there for or why. She just seen a couple of guys acting a fool.
Oh, we're acting a fool.
Well, maybe not. We're just having fun in recovery.
As Kid Rock said, you've never met a mother quite like me. No, they haven't met people like us, man.
And she probably just like, wow, this guy really got a lot of ladies around him. Look at him go.
Old,
Totally.
young, those two guys rocking it. They made the other
don't-
ladies
they
sit on
don't
the other
care.
side of the table.
Pull down the barrier.
They want to see these men.
What do they got? I want.
I don't know. I think that's probably why she even. If it would have been just you and I there, and then we were,
She
like,
might have been
hey,
a little creeped out, but
yeah. But the fact that there were other women around,
yeah,
she was probably like, okay,
Maybe
they're
they'll-
safe, maybe.
they're obviously all okay,
Yeah,
having fun.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, speaking of duck face and pictures like that,
Like that topic.
no man,
Throw that out there.
what do you think of? Like, I know that you swiped right, or was it left?
Swipe left, brother.
Swipe left to pass them over.
Yeah.
But like on something like Tinder, like I've been on the sites before, and there's like a chick, and this is like my pet peeve where I just laugh. Not a pet peeve, really. I just laugh and go, "Who are you
Yeah.
trying to get with that?" But there are men out there where they're like, this woman, she might be kind of pretty, but she's holding this big old catfish, you know, and it's just like,
A big old catfish.
yeah, like it makes me want to vomit.
You don't like fishing?
I don't like fish at all, man. They smell bad. They taste like
I
fish.
like fishing. I mean,
So you'd be like, this girl likes to fish.
I'd take her out on the boat.
Or they're like, I like to go mudding. I'm like,
I'm kind of
Maybe-
I'm redneckish.
maybe that just turns me off because I'm not into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're not redneck. That's why I work on your cars.
Yeah.
Because I'm
No,
rednecker than you. Did you like that one though? There's like a country song that
I
just
know.
came out. I'm rednecker. I think the song's stupid, but so I kind
out.
of put it on there as a pun. There's a big monster truck behind me.
my deer mount's bigger than yours or something. Dude,
Yeah, it's so stupid.
The-
But it's like stuff rednecks do. But
I gotta play it for you, but I know that you're not a big fan of comedy
I
on the
like
radio.
comedy.
You wouldn't even listen to the chicken wings bit from the ticket.
I
the
was-
best radio station on
Well,
earth.
I had other things on my mind, Corey. Not everything can be about all fun and games all
Well,
the time. I got business to take care of.
They have a
I don't even
segment.
remember what it was, but I remember I was preoccupied.
Playing your game on your phone.
Yeah, maybe. I think Jeannie was frustrating me. Maybe I don't know.
Well, there's a bit that they did. They do called "Fun with Country Radio," or "Fun with Country Music" is what it's called. Where they did
Yeah.
that song like 4 months ago. It was funny as hell. They were playing it. They're just laughing. Like, can you believe that? And they're like, this is going to be a hit. Watch. Like, country fans are just rural. And they kept going over that.
Hillbilly
about,
funk.
my deer mount on my wall's bigger than yours, and so is my bass or my buck, and I don't know. It's just insane.
My bass on my wall.
Whatever. I'll have to let you listen to that. You'll like it since that's your favorite song now.
I don't like that song really, but I always say to Marcel, "I'm rednecker than you," because he listens to country all the time. I gotta. So I'm like, every time it comes on, I keep saying it to him all day. I'm rednecker than you.
Have you talked to him about coming on the podcast at all?
He did that one night.
Yeah, he was he had shake voice.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
don't- oh, man.
it's really nothing to be nervous about.
No, I mean, what are we doing? We're just sitting here gazing at each other.
Awkwardly, but it's not awkward for us anymore.
No.
Not at all. You know, I've been thinking about my ex lately,
Oh no,
Katrina, and I just kind of wonder. I'm like,
what? Could,
I just wonder if she's still alive, bro.
Katrina. When was it? This must have been
No.
before I met you?
Oh yeah. It was like a year ago. But like,
I don't try to wonder about my exes.
I don't know. I don't. You don't ever.
Let it-
It just. I mean, I don't try to wonder about her, but she's just been popping in my head, and I just go. I just think. I wonder if she's all right. I wonder if she's still alive.
How long ago was it?
We broke up. Was it last August? So almost a year ago. Then yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. I don't have that many exes actually, but there's some that I just don't keep in contact with for a reason.
Well, I mean, she like. I don't even know if she has a Facebook. Like, she was real antisocial and kind of
No.
not the norm anyway. So I mean, but if she does have one, I'm blocked. So I don't know. Maybe she's still alive.
I don't know. I don't. I move on. Past is a past.
Oh,
Corey.
I've definitely moved on. I'm not like. I mean, well, sometimes
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
are.
yeah, I wish she was here right now. That's only in the morning usually. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Well, women probably know what I'm talking about too. But yeah, she's. Yeah, but besides that, though, no. There's no way. I'm not like thinking like, oh, maybe there's a chance. I just wonder. I just hope she's okay.
Oh, you're just wondering about her.
Yeah.
What would life be with if I still
No,
with Katrina?
no,
Oh
no.
my
I'd
God.
be drinking, and we were just not good for each other like that. But I wish her well, and I just.
Why don't you throw her a shout out? I mean, you can find Amber. I think you can find
I don't know,
Katrina.
man. It's a little hard when they block you on every platform. And like I said, she's probably not even on there. But she was trying to hook up with this weird dude. And
Speaking
I don't
of
know. I just
blocking them, then you just make a like one of my exes did. Just make a fake profile and then try that way.
yeah, I can make a fake profile,
Yeah.
like send
I
different
was like,
messages
are
to her
you
email. Hey,
kidding
this
me?
is so and so.
Oh my god,
You've won $1 million.
that's funny that you said that too. Because you said that to me in church today too. Like Marcel, we'll throw him under the bus right now.
Oh, he's not listening.
He had like somebody tell him he was going to win $1 million or something, and all he had to do was put in for these fees and send him $250 via Amazon card or something. So he did, and he never got nothing. And they told him they were going to send him a car, but then he had to send him more money. But
Poor guy.
then his bank's like, "Oh, there's a lot of red flags here." And after he talked to a few people and he realized nothing was ever coming, and he just keep stringing him along. He pulled out of that deal. I don't know, but yeah. But at church too is like, it's like if somebody said, you don't just believe everything now unless you see it and all this stuff or whatever. But we're like, hey Marcel, you're sitting right next to me. Everybody's leery now and doesn't trust anything.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Especially, that probably sounded foreign as hell, too. I don't know. I'd love to talk to him about that.
You should talk.
Dude, you know what we're going to do?
What?
We can go down there later, and I will be on the phone. I'll be like, well, sir, all you have to do, you've won $1 million. And what you have to do is you have to send me. And then I'll be like talking right next to him. I'll be trying to say the same kind of things that he was being told.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then we'll hang up. I'm like, got another one, Ryan. Suckers. Them suckers. Sound like he was from Maine.
He's like, I only lost $200. I'm like, what? You
Only.
could have just gave me $200 if that's how you feel.
No, actually, we should probably kind of talk to him about that and just be like, hey, man, because that's something that could cause
What?
somebody to have huge resentments. And
No, he got over it.
Now, did he? You don't know.
He seems like it. He makes.
It would
He
no.
makes
That
money,
would
isn't
that
it?
would eat at me more and more each day. And then as I look at something and go, I'd want to buy that.
So I shouldn't have-
It's
so I should-
$200.
So,
No,
every
I
time
could've-
someone's
I could've had that.
$200
I
or
could've-
winning $1 million, I was like, hey, Marcel.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't do that.
probably not. But like seriously, like next time,
But he needed to.
like, hey, man,
I
are
was
you
like,
really cool with that?
like everybody's like, dude, that's a scam. And like,
Because first of all,
yeah,
he feels embarrassed. He can't hide from it. He can't run from it. He feels that every single day. And you know, the fact that he shared it, he was probably trying to warn other people. He wasn't just like, "Hey, I'm such an idiot."
no, I'm thinking it's over, and he just wants to let it go. I don't think he dwells on it.
You're probably the closest to him. You should. You
Probably.
really should just make sure he's okay. And be like, hey man, have you dealt with that? Like for him, like, yeah, I've dealt with that. Ha ha.
I mean, if he
But-
needed $200, you know, because he
We should
needed
take
to
up.
pay
We should
something,
start a
then
GoFundMe.
I think it would bother him. But since he's got his bills paid and everything,
I said you should start a GoFundMe.
I did. On
You
my
did?
birthday, I got my donations going to 217 recovery.
What are you talking about? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Have you looked?
Look at what?
Yeah, on Facebook where you donate to whatever.
It's not going to
For-
217.
That's what I got it as.
What are you talking about? For real? Oh, you did like an other charity thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta see how that works.
So if anybody's donating to my birthday, it's going to 217.
Where's it going to you? You're just saying, oh yeah.
No, Corey.
You should put that GMC terrain on there. It says,
I could put more stuff on there. They're like, if you use over 500 characters, usually you get more money. I don't know. It was early in the morning. Just popped up, and it kept popping up. Try to donate to blah, blah, blah.
I'll check it out because
So,
since it was early in the morning,
yeah, I did a short couple of sentences. But, I mean, I could add more what we're doing and what it's all about and how great you would feel if you just do this for us.
do you hate your ex-wife? How about you have us talk smack about her in Ryan's birthday post? For just $500, you can have that happen. Thousands will see her name and laugh. And know what a scum she is.
How could she do this to you?
Don't let her win. Buy now before the ad space is gone. Go to Ryan Beckman, that's 2 N's, twice the man, on Facebook. And now on Instagram as well.
We could put a picture up. My only picture will be of her.
Corey's magical Photoshop skills will Photoshop any random scumbag in the picture with her, along with a crack pipe. So you will get them kids back. Now
what she's been
that
up to.
is the gold package at $750. I kid, but not really. I mean, if you really want to do that, I mean, we can make it happen. Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We're not that kind of people.
Yes, we are.
I like how Corey always just puts me into like doing these horrible things for humanity.
Yeah.
He definitely always crossing the moral line.
It wasn't my birthday. I didn't do anything. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was not my idea. I didn't get these people to have an idea like this at all.
He must have been on.
Thanks again, Corey.
He must be back on the dick diet. And not the DICK either. No, donuts, ice cream, and chocolate. Come on.
Like Bic.
Like Bic, but with a D, because it's donuts, ice cream, chocolate.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got some ice cream.
got some.
Man, I got some. It's like Cinnabon ice cream or something. Like,
Oh yeah, I gotta make amends to you, Corey. Popsicle sticks still in your car.
yeah, that's getting a little ridiculous. For your birthday, you should clean out my car. It's really not that messy.
Oh, the trunk, huh?
Popsicle sticks. The trunk, the tires that are going on there. The tire, which kind of
What
holds.
about the smell?
It's gone. It's gone.
Hey,
It smells
he's in
gone.
denial.
I hope that shirt I gave Joyce didn't smell too bad.
Oh yeah, you left it in the trunk. Joyce will get a good kick out of it.
Yeah, she's like, oh, it smells like fish. She would be one of those. I mean, she's married or whatever, and family and all that. But if she was single, she'd be out there, big old catfish.
She's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
too.
she does. She's really funny.
She's always like, yeah, she throws stuff out there. Try to pull your leg. I'm like, really? How do they do that? Well, I just met her, so I didn't know how to take her. I didn't know she's somebody like us, just messing with people all the time. So once after a few things, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm messing with people.
Yeah, she's funny, man. She's cool. She's good people's, man. Mm-hmm. And of course, they got the Equip for Freedom going on, which is, for women, a women's house. And I guess, because she has a farm with goats and bees and
chickens,
all kinds of stuff. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna, we have a house and we're gonna, kind of turn into that. And I'm like, but you live in northern Michigan. You should have a shoveling company. Like, if you're gonna do something productive. But
you
no,
make money.
Yeah, but that's cool though that it'll teach women different skills and kind of like a little farm.
It was like work on a goat ranch, so they had a couple of cows and horses too. But But just a lot of throwing hay around.
That doesn't sound like fun. You get swamp ass and
yeah, it's getting drunk and messed up, so I didn't really.
I'd rather work at a luxury RV resort.
I didn't have much going on.
Yeah.
But it's an experience.
Yeah, you can talk about it on a podcast. I bet back when you were throwing hay, you never thought, one day I'm going to be talking about this on a podcast.
Yeah, let everybody know. I'm a pretty good ranch hand. Out mending fences.
Ryan can do it all.
Done a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we just have a few minutes left, but we should probably wrap it up.
All right.
217recovery.com is our website. Check out the fun page. There's the video about the movie that will be coming soon. There's Ryan's. I liked your wink at the end in that video.
Yeah, that made it, huh?
It's just a little short clip. You got to check that out, too. It's really funny. And then Rethinking Addiction, August 22nd. We're going to be there. And if you want to be on the podcast, stop in, say what's up. It's in Traverse City at the Park Place Hotel. A couple different speakers. There's Beck G. Cohen and Courtney Winfield.
Love
Well, I keep saying that. Amber's going to get all jealous. Yeah, Lavelle.
Amber's going to get all jealous.
Amber, girl, you know your minds. You're mine, Amber. Sorry, girl.
Amber, run.
Just play it. Amber, come back here. It's okay, girl.
You can run, but you can't hide.
No,
you weirdo.
I'm just kidding, sort of. She's cute, though. Something about her, man.
Yeah.
I got to go listen to some Boys to Men.
It was Destiny brought you there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, excuse me, ma'am. What's your name?
She's like,
Well, I was trying to guess it. What did you guess?
Try guessing pretty names like Tiffany and
It's like,
Brittany.
oh, them are pretty common names, but no, that's Amber.
She's like, oh, you guessed every single common name except mine. I was like, oh. You tell me what your name is.
Yeah.
I should have said Chiquita. That was funny, Ryan. I don't know why you didn't find it funny. Steve. Bill, Mike, I don't know what your name is. We don't name you. Well, all right. Well, we'll wrap it up. Check out our website. Good stuff. Listen to every single other podcast. If you haven't yet, what are you doing? It's going to take you longer now. Quit putting it off. Josh, thanks for hitting us up, man. I got to send you a message back real quick, too. So appreciate you keeping in touch, my brother. And keep on it, man. Keep on it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I see him once in a while. Just on the highway driving by.
Okay, not that Josh. I don't talk to that guy. No, the guy that he's had a little go back. That's what we'll call it. A little go back. And, but he's here with us now. Josh, you're in recovery today. You're a brother. And keep it up, man.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Along with everybody.
All right. Until Tuesday, stay sober. We should come up with like a cheesy catch line.
We'll find one on.
Stay sober and smile.
Yeah.
Talk to you Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. We hope you come back for our next episode.